Hey guys, today I'm going MikuChibi here. We're going to review the newest banner that just comes out, which is the Cherry Blossom banner. This is a 3-step banner that have guaranteed 4-star skills at the 3rd steps. So this has 4 feature skills. The first one is the Spring Lilac Dress Yuki there, which is a Power Rise skill that has an Earth conversion. So this is the first one that has come out on the game that has an Earth conversions. And it also have the Surging Sword Spirit 4 that increased the attack by 3.5% per the number of Yuki skill record in the same set. So if we have 8 of them, we get 28% attack. Second one is the Spring Maiden Xenon, which is a burst skill on a bow, and it has a really high damage, can reach up to 3500 damage on burst, and it has the earth element damage increased by 15% for 20 seconds and also the additional damage according to your own attack. Usually this goes 1 by 1, meaning that one attack will give 1 additional damage according to the previous test that I have done, but I'm not sure if this will follow the same rules since this is the burst skills. And then the third one is the Cherry Blossom Dress Lisbeth, which is a club skills. It has an SP cost 33, which is quite high, and it's have a damage of 1100 and attack all foes, and it gives the small mark debuff when we are using it on switch. It also has a bonus which is recovering the SP by 10 when we hit critical with these skills. So if we hit critical with these skills, it means that the SP cost is only gonna be 23 instead of 33, which is quite a unique skills effect which we don't have on the game before. Last but not least is the Flower Maiden in Bloom Sachi, which is a 2-handed spear skills, and this is a mod skills with 1350% damage, and it has quite a standard bonus which usually is 50% to the with the elements and 500 attack if we use Kirito skills. And let's look at the drop rate here. So the drop rate for this 4 skill is 0.325 normally. And if we go into the step 3 on the guaranteed banner, or on the guaranteed, we will see that the drop rate is at 8.125%. So on the step 3 guarantee, we will have 32.5% chances of getting one of these 4 new skills. So I have 8,720 Arcana Gems, which is enough for 1 full rotations. So we're going to go ahead and pull on this banner. So first one is the discount banner. It's always nice to pull on a discount, and especially if we get something good out of it. So on this banner, I think what I want to get in here is the Yuki skill, which is a Power Rise skill passive, and I want to get I have quite a lot of Yuki skills on my sword especially, and the passive skill, so I might be able to utilize that bonus that we have in there that increased the attack by 3.5% per Yuki skills. So here, so it's been 3 skills so far, and all 3 of them are passive. Yeah, that's not the Yuki skill that I want. And the 4th one, it's also a passive skill, but yes, it's just a 3-star skills here. And we have an axe skill now. Well, for axe skill, the skill that I really want is the top speeder Liva, so that will increase my auto attack damage. Okay, so that's another passive skill. So we've been getting quite a lot of passive skills. Again, it's a passive skill here on this pull. So hopefully one of them are giving us Yuki, or at least this could be a sign. And it's another passive again. Could be a sign that they will be giving us a Yuki skill passive. But we'll see. Okay, so this time it's a sword. It's not another passive. And there you go, it's another passive skill. Just how many times has it been now? It's Yuki, but that's not the Yuki that we want. Now the dagger skill, and it's a 3-star, and that's it for the first pull. So we get quite a lot of passive skills there, but none of them is the Yuki Power Rise passive. Let's go ahead and the second pull here. So it doesn't start with the passives just like before, so yeah, so it's not continuing the trend of giving me a lot of passive skills on the pull. Okay, so we go with the okay, so this one is passive, but yeah, there's nothing good in there. Okay, let's talk about the banner itself. So we have 4 different skills in there. As I mentioned before, the first one is the Yuki with the Power Rise, which is really good. Power Rise skill is always really good. Too bad that this skill is not an awakening skill. It has potential to give more attack stats than all the other awakening skills or all the other Power Rise skills that we have seen so far, because it can reach up to 28%, but it's going to be a difficult set to build to be able to use all the Yuki skills. So yeah, most of the time probably you guys will not be able to reach the full potentials of getting all 28% attack on that Yuki skills, but probably you'll still be able to get a decent amount of attack. And the second skills that we see there was the burst Xenon, which is a really good skills, I think, because of the raw damage. It's 3,500. Okay. The second one I didn't get anything again. So let's continue our discussion with the Xenon skill. So it seems to be really good, but the bonus effect that increased the additional damage by attack, I'm not sure how good that will be. But if it is the same with the one that we have reviewed before, I forgot what's the name of the skills, then it's not gonna be that good. So we're just gonna be relying on the 3,500 damage that the burst skill can give. And then the third one is the Lisbeth skill that gives 1.5 damage, which is the small mark debuff when we use it on switch. Too bad that this is only increasing it when we use it on switch. If we can use it normally, I think that would be more useful. And speaking of mace skill, okay, so that's not the mace skill that we want. And the last one is the spear skill, which is the Saji skills on the mod. It's pretty normal right now by the mod skill standard, that the bonus is pretty normal and there's nothing special. So as long as you can put a good mod bonus on it, then that skill is going to be really good. And speaking of which, I have a really good I have a really good skills to be put on the mod positions if I get that skill. So it looks like so far we don't really get anything, and this is I think the last one, so we get the mace skill. So hopefully this is a new skill at least, which is the Lisbeth skill. And yes, we got that new skills, the Cherry Blossoms Lisbeth skills. So I didn't get the skill that I want, but at least I get one of the featured skill on this banner, and this one has the small mark debuff, and that effect that will recover SP when we hit critical. So it's not that good of a pull, but yeah, it's not bad that we can get one of the features, especially because the third step there is not guaranteeing the featured skills. So let's quickly take a look into the skill animations before we disperse here and see how good is the skill animations. So I'm going to just put the skills on and equipping the maces and put the Lisbeth skill on here. So the damage is pretty good. It has 900% damage even on level 1. I'm just going to turn on the effect so that we can see the effect. And yep. Okay, so this is the slow animation one. So it's not really good, and actually I have 4 skills now that have the same animations, and all of them probably is not gonna be very useful when we use it in the game. And because okay, so I got the wrong 3-star skills there, but all those skills have a really high SP, which makes it not very efficient. So, except for the 3-star skill, of course. So that was the first one. And I got this Yu-Gi-Oh skill that has very slow as well. And then this Kirito skill is just very slow. And last one is the new Lisbeth skills. Okay, let's talk if this banner worth following or not. So all 4 skills that is on this banner, I think is pretty good skills. At least they will have their own usefulness. It's not like the best one that you can get, but they are all pretty useful on itself. The Power Rise Yuki skills and the Xenon Burst skill, I think is the 2 that is especially really good. The banner is 3 steps, which is a bit expensive, so you need 6,125 Arcana gems to get to the guaranteed steps there. But if you reach the 3rd step, there are 32.5% chances to get one of these 4 featured skills. So this banner I think is not the best value out there, but it's worth pulling given all the 4 skills are pretty useful, and especially if you don't have a Power Rise skill. So that's it for me trying to impersonate MikuChibi, and I will see you in the next SAO Integral Factor content. Bye now!